Hello, and welcome back to day 8 of the Road to Financial Freedom Challenge. I want to let you know today is the day that you can learn what you need to do and how easily you can cut the costs in your life. If you feel like you have been struggling financially, living paycheck to paycheck, just don't have enough money and don't know where to get more money, this is the lesson for you. For those of you that are new to my channel, I want to say welcome. Please take a moment to like, subscribe, and turn on your bell notifications because I will be uploading videos each and every day for the month of January 2024. My goal is to help you to become financially free by helping you to set up and lay out your foundation. And we're going to take this process step by step because the one thing we want to do in 2024 is to be able to live financially free and debt free. So today, guys, we are going to talk about what we can do to cut the cost. If you feel like you are literally just working to pay bills, you don't have any money left, you're not able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, this is the video you want to pay close attention to. What I have laid out today, I want to help you to just take a look at some of the areas that you may not have thought of where you can get money from. You don't have to leave your home, but you do have to put in some work to get the results. So what I want to talk to you about is this. Are you right now thinking, I need more money? I have too much debt. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I can't even see straight. I'm so stressed out. Is this you? Because if this is you and you're saying you need more money, well, what do we have to do to make it happen? You may be a single mom or a single dad, and you really can't afford to go outside the home because you have your kids and the cost of daycare is through the roof. So what are some of the things that you can do in your home, in your paycheck, in your expenses that can allow you or would allow you to be able to increase your money that you can now keep or reallocate to the areas of your life that you need? So I want to ask this question because it has been said that a large number of Americans don't even have $1,000. And I'm not talking about $1,000 in your bank account because you just got paid and your paycheck is sitting there, but it's waiting to go back out. I am talking about, do you have $1,000 in a dedicated savings account that you can put your hands on in case of emergency? And if your answer is yes, congratulations, I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. But if you said no, then that is a problem. Because if you work 40 to 60 hours or more per week and you don't have $1,000, that is a problem. That basically tells me you're overextended, you work to just pay bills. And I know for a fact that is not fun. If you are working all these hours each and every week, you get paid, and literally within 24 to 48, maybe even 72 hours, your entire paycheck is gone towards bills. I want to help you to stop that. I want to help you to get in position and stay in position to do the things that you know you need to do so that you can change your life financially. It does you no good and it serves you no purpose to just work every day and give your money away. That's called a slave. And we're not trying to do that. We are trying to set the standard, and we are definitely setting a stage to where I want to help you to become financially free and to have money needed, set aside to where if you need it, it is there. Because one thing you don't want to do is get yourself in a situation and you have no money to pull from and no one to pull from either. You want to be your own rescue. You can't depend on someone else to help you because your failure to plan should never be anyone's emergency. And that's why I am here to help you to be your own plan and to be your own emergency. It's time to get uncomfortable. And I know a lot of you may be saying, well, Marcia, I'm already uncomfortable. Tell me something I don't know. Well, when I say time to get uncomfortable, that means How are you spending your money? What are you spending your money on? If you listen to the video from day 7 that talks about counting the cost, about how you can look where your money is going, and now be able to reallocate those funds to help you to save more, to start paying off debt. I want you to now take a look at another option, okay, that I think is going to be amazing, that a lot of people really don't take the time to really look at this, because this is really a great option that can help you to see money within the first 30 days. So I want you to stop making struggling normal first and foremost, okay? Because, and when I say this, how long have you been living paycheck to paycheck? How long have you haven't been able to save? How long have you been in this situation? Because if it's been more than 3 months and definitely more than a year, then you've made struggling normal. And I know you've made it normal because if you've done nothing to change the situation, you've done nothing to increase your income, you've done nothing to increase, or should I say decrease your expenses, then you've made it normal. So what I want to challenge you on today is I want you to now to stop making struggling normal and now put forth the effort, put in the time that is going to be required to do this. And if you do this, I promise you, you're going to see the results in the first 30 days. So how much can you save? Based on the assignment from day 7, it pretty much gave you an idea of how much you can save. So if you have not watched the video from day 7, please go back and watch that video, but I'll also link it down in the description area. So let's get started. So what I want to talk to you about is this. I want you to make a list of all of your expenses, your recurring expenses. We're talking about car insurance, cell phone, your internet, your cable, your gas, your electric, your water. Maybe you got Spotify, maybe you got Apple, whatever Apple has. I don't have Apple, I'm Android, but you know, Apple has all these different apps and that you pay for. Make a list of all those. And based on all of those, I want you to call each customer service for each one of those companies. And you're going to ask them, what can you do to reduce your monthly payment? Let's talk about or use the example for car insurance. Let's say you're paying $300 per month for car insurance. Well, when you call customer service and you advise them what you need to do to lower your bill, they're going to go through your policy and tell you of some areas that you can use to cut your costs. So let's say, for example, you go from $300 a month to $225 per month. That is $75 per month of savings. So when you make your list of all of your companies for your recurring expenses, you're going to make 2 columns. Your first column is going to be what you're currently paying. Your second column is going to be what your new amount is. And let's do a third column. That third column is, what is the difference? When you get done and get through the entire list, you're going to add up all of your what's the difference column. And based on the difference, let's say that difference comes to $300. That means if you can save an extra $300 per month, that would be amazing, okay? So it's going to take you some time, but make your list, make your 3 columns, and you call each and every one of those companies and you identify what can you save. One other point that I want to mention is this. Out of all those recurring expenses, what do you really not need right now? For those of you who have cable and you have the platinum package that has 1,000 channels, well, you don't have time to watch 1,000 channels right now. If you can cut that and maybe let's say go to Netflix or something, and maybe once you get your finances under control, you start having more excess uh, income. Now you can go back to your 1,000 channels. But right now, you're trying to identify what can you cut and really what's not necessary. I know, remember I said you're going to be uncomfortable. But again, these companies are not going out of business. This is temporary so that you can now start saving more money and you can start paying off some debt. So take this time to make that list, make your phone calls, and I promise you, you are going to be amazed at how much you can save. The goal is you want to save at least $250 or more. And of course, more is always better. So this is going to be your assignment for this particular video. And what I want you to do based on what you are able to save, let's say, for example, your number is $300 once you add everything up. You're going to take half of that money and half of that is going to be dedicated to savings. The other half is going to be dedicated towards paying off debt. So when we start talking about budgets and debt reduction, then you'll better understand how you can use that savings to now get your debts paid off. What I want you to understand is this. Once you start doing this and you start seeing the results, the goal is keep it up. Don't stop. This is what you want to continue to do. And when you continue to do this, you are going to see your finances going to change. The way you think is going to change, because when you really look back, okay, over the time that you have implemented this and you're seeing the money growing in your bank account, you're seeing the bills of your accounts are decreasing. What it's going to do is it's really going to be a wake-up call for you, because now you're going to understand that over all these years, you have not been a good money manager. Again, it's not an opportunity or a time for you to, be down on yourself or, talk crazy to yourself, because a lot of times we'll say, oh, you wasted so much money. No, it is what it is. The time is now. You know better. Now you can do better. And once you really implement this and stick to this, I promise you, your life is going to change, your finances is going to change. And this is really how it's going to help you to start creating a life that you want to live, and not just live just to work to pay bills. That's what I want for you. And I hope you want that as well.